Good evening! The Oscar expert is back with Brother Bro, and today we're going to talk about the trailer for Boy Erased. This is definitely one of the most anticipated movies of the Oscar season. Aside from its stacked cast with Lucas Hedges, Nicole Kidman, and Russell Crowe, you've also got Joel Edgerton doing his follow-up to The Gift, which was a really good, solid directorial debut. This movie is about Lucas Hedges going through gay conversion therapy program because his parents are super religious. One of the biggest markers for an Oscar film is if you can tell that the performances are just going to be really great and these characters are deeply explored, and I think this movie is a great example of that. Nicole Kidman and Russell Crowe, I might have been skeptical of them for being maybe like one-dimensional parents, but I think they look like they have a lot of dimensionality in this film.
Absolutely not one-dimensional.
A lot of the emotion is going to come from connecting with these parents and empathizing with them in a way that you normally would not. This movie seems to really focus on Lucas Hedges' relationship with his dad. I would say Russell Crowe looks like he's one of the top contenders in this category right now. Russell Crowe hasn't been nominated since 2002, so this could be like time to get him another nomination. And Lucas Hedges, yeah, he's competing with the big boys in Best Actor, but like he is the big boy. This looks like a really great performance of him. He's an amazing young actor. I think Lucas Hedges seems like he has a great shot at being nominated for Best Actor. Even looking at everybody who might be in the category this year. Steve Carell,
Christian Bale,
Willem Dafoe, Ryan Gosling in First Man. I think Lucas Hedges is right up there, and his performance is gonna be so honest, it's gonna make people cry. I think he's just as likely as anybody else to be in this category. It looks sincere, looks honest, it's not tear-jerking bullshit. It looks like a really good movie. I think I should put this in my top 10. It certainly looks to be a big Oscar contender. The difference between this movie and other movies about social issues that are relevant today, I think, is that it's not just about the kid, it's about the parents who are dealing with it, it's about the people who are trying to control these children, and it seems like this movie just does a great job at trying to get all these perspectives to really see what's going on. It's not trying to give anybody the finger, it's not trying to pat anybody on the back for being like, oh, good for you for like coming to this movie and just wanting to root for like a gay kid. Like, it's not doing any of that. It's just telling a really honest story about what this kid went through and what his parents went through and how it was for him to deal with that. At this point, my prediction would be that it does get nominated, and it's gonna see picture, screenplay, 3 actors get nominated. Honestly, I see Russell Crowe as being a very strong contender. Nicole Kidman as well. She never really disappoints. Even in Lion,
this role is at least what she did in Lion.
Even in Lion, when you think she might be doing something you've already seen her do, she really just wins you over.
Screenplay is still a crowded category, but I mean, obviously, if this is one of the contenders, it can get in there. There's an original song that you hear in the trailer from Troye Sivan, who's in the movie, and Yonsei, and that could get nominated easy.
You know, so what we can hope is that this movie is just as good as the trailer seems, and I think it's gonna see nominations at the Oscars. I'm sure you're glad we agree with you on this one. This looks like a really solid movie. Let us know what you think below.